Hello and what's up YouTube? Today we are covering what is a rota or a rotation. So a lot of the times in Global 820 what you can do is you can trade or just simply look for a group of other players that are looking to level up their masters. A lot of the times Zana is the most desired master because she a lot of the time has particularly locked in or gated RNG or league-specific mods such as Nemesis for people that are chancing Headhunters or for Breach, etc. So anyway, so what you're going to do in a rota is you're going to look for a rota, a rotation, a Zana rotation in global chat, and then you're going to determine who goes first when. This is often a common question. Who goes first when? You're going to look in the current party stats. This is where the leader of the party is going to shortlist the names of everybody that is involved in the party, and that's going to be the rotation list or the rotation progression. So we started with Afex, and then we went to Rue's hideout, and then we did Life's, and then we did mine, and then we did Sud's. We're waiting on him right now to do his rotation, and all you're going to do while you're in a rotation is do the Master's mission as quickly as possible. And you're not going to clear out the map. You're not clearing it for leveling XP. You're just doing this for the master progression. So all we're doing here is slaying corrupted monsters. So even if there are breaches or abysses or boxes that we find, most of the time in most rotations you're going to find folks don't really want to do all of those different opportunities and encounters. Most of the time folks are just going to want to focus on completing the mission, getting it done as fast as possible, so that way everybody can continue with their day and get back to leveling or progressing other masters or joining other rotas for other masters. But you typically don't want to get left behind from clearing and progressing, because otherwise there's the risk that the party leader will kick you if you're too slow. And also, if you don't follow directions to the T, you'll also get kicked. So for instance, if you're unsure or you don't know what the protocols are, what the social norms are in a rota, you can just ask the party leader. But always feel free to ask, because otherwise chances are if they start saying something or they start using an abbreviation for whose rota is up or whose turn it is or whose hideout to start at, or even what master that you're looking for. Maybe you joined a rota that you thought was for Xana, but it was actually for Tora. Like, all sorts of different abbreviations get used in this game, right? So regardless of whatever your goal was, if you've got a question, just ask your party leader, and if they'll know if you're in the right spot or not, because they'll just boot you if you're in the wrong spot. So after you complete the objective, all you're going to do is you're going to pop up. Usually the leader does this. In our group it's been pretty slow, but you'll pop up a portal, you'll go back, make sure that you chat with the master, otherwise you don't get the experience. Always make sure you chat with the master, and then once the mission is completed, you're simply going to look at the current party and go, hey, who's next? Okay, Salt is next up on the list. Whoops. Who's next? Bolt. Bolt is next up on the list. So we're going to go to Bolt's hideout, and we're going to join his hideout and complete his Zana mission, and then we're done with our Zana rotation. So there you go. That's a rotation. You join a group via 820. You have the directions, the progression based on the current party name, and then you go from there. You jump from hideout to hideout, and you level up your masters faster than you ever would on your own. So there you go. You got any questions about what a rotation is or how to join a rotation? Or if you're looking for other players to play with on a regular basis, you can simply reference Global 820. So there you go. If you've got questions or comments, feel free to leave them below. If you've got any points of clarification or you want to add to the discussion, because I am by no means an expert on all this stuff, so if you've got a point of clarification or something to add to the discussion, feel free to leave us a comment below.